All right. All right, we're here. We're here. We're here. All right, we're here, family. How are you? We're broadcasting live right now. We're live on the air. Get it together. Glad to have y'all tuning in. Let me let everybody know on social media that I'm live and we're doing our thing right now. Glad to have y'all tuning in, by the way, guys. On this beautiful Sunday evening. It was a little hot in my home office here. The weather is very trippy. It was kind of cool yesterday. Now it's burning up out here. Excuse me. All right, let me let the gram know that I'm doing my thing, and then after that, man, we're ready to go. After that, we are ready to go. Hold on one second. Right. Hey, what's up? What's up? We're live right now on YouTube. So swipe up and join me live right now. Swipe up right now. Okay. Let me do this, and then we're good to go. I hope everybody got their tickets for HC5. Those tickets are going very fast, especially down in Dallas. Dallas is about to be sold out in a couple of weeks, probably sooner. So I'm letting y'all know that now. I know that because Dallas, I can kind of track Dallas. You can see online. I'll probably get a report from the distributor tomorrow letting me know how many tickets are being sold in the rest of the cities. Yeah. But Dallas is about to be sold out. Probably some of the other cities too. Go to hiddencolorsfilm.com to get your tickets. We're still working on Houston. Yes, we got them in Miami. Miami tickets are still available. We're working on Houston. We're trying to see what we can do with Detroit. We are definitely trying to see what we can get going on in the Bay. Yeah, we might add another one for Dallas later because this one, the first showing, is definitely about to be sold out. So usually when that happens early, the distributor will hit me up and they will just add another show. So this thing is going to be a monster. Let me let y'all know we added some more cities, by the way. We did add a couple of more cities. Norfolk, we added Norfolk. Let me see who else. And this is another thing too. Hold on. Let me say this for my folks who want to do business. Excuse me for sweating. It's hot as hell. But I'm looking at the official site now. Let me do a screenshot of the official site right now. All right. We're still working on New Orleans. We are working on New Orleans. We are working on New Orleans. We're trying to get that popping too. We're going to start. I'll know something about New Orleans tomorrow. I'm getting a lot of calls about New Orleans. Okay, so I'm at the site right now. This is the Hidden Colors site. And by the way, we got the Hidden Colors 5 shirts available now. Those are the Hidden Colors 5 t-shirts. This is the Hidden Colors site. These are the official Hidden Colors 5 HC5 shirts. Y'all can get those right now. So we're on the site. We got New York. That's available. We got 2 showings in New York. Those tickets are going very fast. At the SVA Theater for 7 p.m. and 9:30 p.m. We got the Baltimore Senator Theater in Baltimore at 7. And by the way, the New York showing is on Friday. So that's gonna be a very, very big showing because everybody's gonna be off that day. Well, they don't have to work the next day, rather. We got Norfolk, Virginia. We got Atlanta, the Midtown Arts Theater. We got it in Boston, the Kendall Theater, Chicago, Dallas, Denver, Indianapolis. We got Los Angeles. That's going to be on Wednesday. I'm going to be there. That's going to be the Hollywood premiere. We got Miami, Minneapolis, Philadelphia, San Diego, Seattle. We added Raleigh, Chapel Hill, North Carolina, St. Louis, Washington, D.C. Got it? Those are the cities so far. We're working on the Bay now. Now, with that being said, I've had a few promoters hit me up. Now, listen. The only other cities that we're probably going to add ourselves will be the Bay, Houston, possibly Detroit, and New Orleans. Now, if there are some promoters out there who want to do a screening themselves and we'll just charge you a screening fee and then you can do, because we did that at one of the screenings at, I think, 1804, one of the movies we did. And we work with local promoters. So they'll just put it on themselves. And what they'll do, a lot of times they'll get different vendors to come to the venue. I mean, that's all. You can do whatever you want to do. And, you know, we'll just charge them a screening fee. Okay? If there's some promoters out there and your city isn't on that list and you got some clout in your city, shout out to Memphis. My promoters hit me up. What's up? Everybody say what's up to Ola. Ola's going to be handling the one out there in Raleigh. But if you are a promoter, what you're going to have to do before we even talk, you're going to have to put a deposit down for me to even talk to you about doing a screening in the city. If you are a promoter, and this is how I kind of screen people out, because a lot of us, we got a very bad habit in black society. People talk about doing business but don't damn do it. And cats don't really have no intentions. They just be talking to be talking. So we're going to eliminate that altogether. If y'all want to, if you're a promoter, if you want to have a screening and you serious, yeah, I ain't about to waste time with that playing bullshit. Y'all going to have to put down a $100 deposit for me to even talk to you about that. Okay? Y'all going to have to put down a $100 deposit. Their deposit is $100. And that's just to make sure that everybody who talks to me is serious. I'm not going to answer nobody's emails or nothing unless they put down a deposit. That's going to just clear out all the BS to let me know who's serious, because we end up wasting a lot of time with people. You going back and forth with them, and, you know. So my email for PayPal, that's just how we going to do it. So you can send it to my PayPal. I'll give you my Cash App. Hell, let me see. I got a Cash App. Hold on. I got a Cash App and a PayPal. My PayPal is kingflex818@yahoo.com. Kingflex818@yahoo.com. And my Cash App is $Kingflex818. All right? Kingflex818. All one damn word. So, if you're a promoter, you want to do business, Kingflex818 on Cash App. All right? Or Kingflex818@yahoo.com on PayPal. That's the PayPal. Yeah. Then we'll talk. You put a $100 deposit down, then we'll talk. But I am not about to do that whole thing. I'm just getting flooded with emails and people asking a bunch of questions. Promoters on, and then you got people who really, they've never done any promotions before, so they're just emailing back and forth to kind of learn how to do it. I don't have time. I'm sorry. I don't have time to teach you how to promote. All right? So that's another thing. All right, what if I do? How much is the rent theater? Do I need to get insurance? What's the best way to promote in my city? Should I do some radio promotion? What else should I do? How long do you think? I want people who's already used to doing business. All right, because this is whatever city you're in, again. And some of these cities, I just don't know the ins and outs, and I don't have time to look for venues, and you know, I don't know what area is the black area, what area is cool. I just don't have time to do all that research in certain cities. But some of you guys, you know your city better than me. Some of y'all might be clicked in your city better than me. You might have, connections with the radio stations. You might know how to promote. The thing is, man, this movie is going to be sold out no matter what. So this is, this is already a hot ticket. So y'all put that deposit down if you want to talk. If y'all email me, ain't no deposit, I'm not responding. I'm not going to even respond. So I want serious people only. That's how we're going to do. We serious people only. Promoters only. Promoters only. Y'all holler at me. Let's make this thing happen. Let's do business. It's business time. All right, that's a fair enough thing. You're going to make money. You're going to make your little money back. That ain't no money. Yeah, you're going to make your paper back. This is business, business, business. Charleston, we don't have anything in Charleston. If you're a promoter out there in Charleston, hit me up with that Cash App. The deposit is $100. some acting like an Instagram stylist. And that's why some people be having, hey, look, you want to put a deposit down. Like my daughter does, she's very good at doing the eyelashes and the micro braiding and all that stuff, facials and all that. And, you know, she makes you put a deposit down, you know, because people start inquiring and just want to inquire left and right. No, this is business, see? This is business. This is business. Business, how business is done. This is business. You understand? Yes, it's going to be in Norfolk. Yes, at the Narrow Theater again, absolutely. And it's a promoter, it's a brother putting that together. He's doing business. He didn't paid his screening fee, everything. So that's what I'm talking about. We're using a promoter for the Narrow thing, for that theater out there in Norfolk, Virginia. We're going through a promoter with that. Yeah, don't just say this is business. Yeah, people want to take it personal and all that stuff. Yeah. Yes, we already got it in St. Louis. But again, y'all hit that Cash App. Again, look at the website because people ask and see people are asking the same questions over and over. Is it playing in Florida? Go to the website. Go to the website and look and see where it's playing. And if it's not playing in your city and you got clout, you know how to promote in your city, you know how to go out there and let folks know what's popping, which is, it's already going to be popping anyway. So we got my man. Yes. Shout out to Dame Funk, hit me up. Yes, indeed. Shout out to my man Dame Funk. Dame Funk, he got an EP out called Shut the Fuck Up. STFU. Nice mellow grooves. But it's already going to be in Chicago. It's already going to be in Chicago. All right. But this is going to be the screening of the decade. Okay? This movie, y'all just don't understand. This thing is going to be a monster. This thing is going to be a monster. You understand? It is going to be a monster, so you are not going to want to miss it. All right? Narrow, the Narrow Theater. Okay. You got your Mink Slide vinyl in the mail. That's what's up, brother. And by the way, y'all can still get your Mink Slide albums. We still got those available at minkslide.com. You can get the vinyl as a collector's item and all that good stuff. But anyway, what else is happening? Shout out to everybody. A lot of folks in the room. A lot of people in the room. For those who don't know, you know the Central Park 5 movie, a lot of people are talking about that. A lot of people are talking about the When They See Us movie, about the Central Park 5. And those prosecutors and some of those officers, a lot of them are taking a lot of heat right now. That one prosecutor, they're really getting on her case. You know, she got dropped from her publisher. That's Linda Fairstein. She's getting dropped off of certain nonprofit boards. I mean, you know, people, you know, we're making her name toxic. So people are distancing themselves from her. And again, a lot of people are still talking about that movie, When They See Us. It's a very tragic story about the Central Park 5, those brothers who were wrongly convicted, who were wrongly accused because they knew they didn't do it. These brothers were wrongly accused and wrongly convicted, and they were sent to jail for a number of years for a crime they did not commit. And a very heart-wrenching story. Very heart-wrenching story. One of the officers that interrogated those kids and helped set them up was Mike Sheehan. That was one of the NYPD officers. He, like the others, many of them built a lucrative career off falsely accusing those children. This dude became a broadcaster, but he effed that up later on because he got drunk and ran into a horse, and then they fired him, and then somebody broke in his house some years later, whatever. Then the guy got cancer. So Mike Sheehan, one of the lead detectives who railroaded those innocent young black children, his ass died this weekend. Mike Sheehan died a week after the Central Park 5 movie came out to bring this situation to light. This dude just croaked. And you know what that means. Hold on. I got my voodoo skulls. I got my voodoo skulls today, family. We're going to have to give a shout out to Ogun. Ogun. I got my voodoo skulls. Come on, Ogun. Y'all better say his name. Celebrate Ogun. Come on. Well, y'all better praise his name. Won't he do it? Celebrate Ogun. Come on. Hold on. Let me get my prayer rag. Come on, Ogun. Ashe. Won't he do it? I say, won't he do it? My God. Come on, Ogun. Boy, won't he do it. Boy, he might not come when you want him, but he sure is on time. Come on. Lord, Ogun got that ass out of here. Rest in piss. That ain't nothing but Ogun coming through. Lord, won't he do it? Lord, Lord, Lord. That dude died a week after the thing came out. Boy, I love it. I love it. Thank you, cancer cells. Thank you. Thank you for just ravishing his ass. Thank you. Thank you so much, cancer cells. That ain't nothing but karma and Ogun. He suffered for a little minute, just like those boys suffered. He suffered for a little while. See, you can have a system of non-justice assisting you, but he suffered for a minute. And do you think I give any parts of a damn? You dig? That ain't nothing but karma. That ain't nothing but karma. And do y'all understand, a lot of these anti-black racists are still running around here talking about those boys might still be guilty. I mean, at this point, they're just using I'm white and I say so language at this point. They're just doing I'm white and I say so because they're trying to save face. And that's, unfortunately, is how systematic white supremacy works. It's just based on I'm white and I say so. Even though all the evidence showed that those guys had nothing to do with it. They were framed. There was no DNA evidence. I mean, they're just going to use I'm white and I say so. And that's the insidious part of systematic racism. That's the insidious part of it. You know? And we got to understand, look, these white supremacists, they are extremely coded up when it comes to us. Brandon Tatum, he works for Turning Point USA. Turning Point USA is basically an auxiliary of the Trump administration. That's all it is. That's the Turning Point USA, that's the anti-black faction of the Trump administration. Because Charlie Kirk, who runs the Turning Point USA, his father was, he worked with Trump. He worked with Trump in the Trump Tower. So Trump is all clicked in. They use Turning Point to spew all of their anti-black hatred. Because the Trump administration tries to hide their hardcore racism. So if they start going after black people directly from the Trump administration, you know, that wouldn't be a good look. So they get Turning Point USA to do all the anti-black bashing for them. Then they get PragerU. That's another one. So you got to watch some of these names and some of these words. Oh yeah, by the way, Bushwick, I sent an RIP to Bushwick because I woke up this morning and everybody was saying RIP to Bushwick, and I knew he was sick and I knew he had cancer. And you know, I sent, you know, text condolences to Scarface and Willie texted me back. He was like, well, I don't think, you know, I'm not sure if Bushwick has passed yet. So we're going to save the RIP because we don't know if Bushwick has passed yet. But some outlets are saying he has not passed. They said he's still fighting for life. I hope my man pulls through. But I think it was TMZ and some of those people who prematurely said the brother died. You there? So, a black baseball player who just got shot? Where was this? Who got shot? Well, look, in the last, 24 hours, there have been a lot, hell, like 48 hours, there's been a lot of racial attacks by race soldiers. I mean, just all around the country, back to back, man. Right now, this thing is getting real serious. This thing is getting real serious. So we're going to have to know how to pick battles. Because down in Texas, down in Fort Worth, today, I mean, a few hours ago, and details are still coming in, they're saying that a 15-year-old black kid, he got shot 10 times by police. Now, again, none of these have been confirmed. We do know a black person got shot. We do know a black person got shot. David Ortiz was shot. Yeah, David Ortiz ain't black. And where did he get shot? Who shot him? Somebody said, is David Ortiz in the Dominican Republic? Hold on, let me look this up. Let me look this up while I'm talking. Okay, he's black, but Dominican Republic. Okay, he got shot in the Dominican Republic. What the hell is going on in the Dominican Republic? Hold on. He's been shot and wounded. Okay, what the hell is going on in the Dominican Republic? Because there have been reports of black people getting killed out there left and right. A lot of black tourists out there getting killed. Yeah, he's black. Yeah, he's black, but he's from the Dominican Republic. So, but a lot of black people have been, especially black tourists, they've been getting killed out there. So what the hell is going on in the Dominican Republic? Yeah, it's getting crazy out there. It's getting real crazy. And I've been to the Dominican Republic. I've been to Punta Cana. And, you know, it was cool. But, yeah, we got to be careful in certain places. When we see patterns like that, we got to be careful. Excuse me. Yeah, a couple of some black couples that died mysteriously. Somebody got poisoned. Yeah, it's getting crazy out there. Excuse me. So I would say black folks chill out on the Dominican Republic for a minute. Yeah. But like I said, down there in Texas, they said that a black teen got shot. Some people are saying got shot 10 times. That I'm not sure about. This was in Fort Worth. And let me pull up some stuff that I saw. Hold on one second. I mean, because I posted something today about it. Hold on one second. Okay, yeah. Let me show you the aftermath of it. For some reason, right after this killing of a kid out there, and I don't know, again, I don't know all the details. I don't know if it was a teen, if it was an adult. They said it was a teen. I don't know all the details yet. But this was the people. They had a bunch of old black people out there having a damn prayer circle with the police. Let me play this, man. There was a bunch of old black people out there having...
There's plenty of ministers on the scene, so...
So they out there having a whole bunch of old black folks having a prayer circle. Okay. Yeah, that prayer circle thing, that ain't gonna cut it. I'm sorry. Yeah, they out there having a prayer circle because some race soldiers. Yeah, that prayer circle ain't gonna stop nothing. I'm sorry. So you out there in Grand Prairie, Mr. Cabone. Who's in Texas right now? Anybody in Texas right now? Can I turn my phone lines on real quickly? Can somebody from that area who knows a little something, can I please have y'all call up and just kind of give me some insight if you know something? Now, I'm going to turn my phone lines on for a quick minute. 818-850-5404. 818-850-5404. 818-850-5404. I only want my people from that area, from Dallas, Fort Worth, who knows something. Don't just call because you from there. Like, hey, I'm from Dallas. Like, what do you know? I don't know. That kind of defeats the purpose. All right? So give me a call. All right, let my Skype warm up. And I finally found a way. I should have done it on this computer, but I found a way. My man showed me this. The homie showed me how to mute the ringer. And I should have downloaded it on this phone, on this computer. Come on, thing, load the hell up. Okay, it's taking me a minute for my thing to load up. Say, don't do that, Tariq, too many black. Yeah. All right, let's see who we got. I know niggas do be playing too much. What's up, who's calling?
Yeah, Tariq, this is Jay from Texas, man.
Hey, Jay, what have you heard down there?
They say the young brother, man, he got shot and killed. The police thought he had a gun. Well, apparently they killed him, then they went and planted a gun on the young brother, man, after they shot him dead, bro.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, man. So,
okay. Yeah, so I know the energy out there is real funny style, right?
Oh, yeah, we on the lookout for all race soldiers and shit like that, so just keep us in prayers and keep your head up, man, out here in Texas, man.
Respect, man, much respect. Let me get another call. Hey, what's up? Who's calling?
Hey, what's going on? This is Clarence from Fort Worth, Tariq.
Hey, Clarence, what have you heard, brother?
Okay, here's the deal. What's going on? That particular area of Fort Worth, it's notorious with race soldiers. They done clipped about, several black men in the past year. In this particular case, they were saying that there was some alleged assault going on, and they saw the supposed suspect getting in a car with two other individuals, and they chased them down. And then the one guy that they wound up shooting, they say he got into a abandoned car and wouldn't get out of the car. And that's when they shot him. He didn't get out the car, and they just gunned him down while he was in the car.
Wow.
So that's what's happened over there. And they still ain't saying too much. And I'm with you. Prayer circles, I don't know. They've been killing us left and right over there. I don't know if that first prayer didn't work. I don't know if how the third or fourth or fifth one will. So I'll get out your way. But that's all we know right now. And I'm here in Fort Worth, but I'm always in that area because I work out over there, and I'm always out in the neighborhood. So
no doubt.
Man,
much respect.
Yes,
man.
sir.
Thank you for the call, brother. Let me get one more. Hey, what's up? Who's calling?
Hey, this is James out of Fort Worth.
Hey, James, how you doing? What have you heard, brother?
All right, man. I live about like 10 minutes away from the area. And from what I heard, it was two boys, and the one who was shot, some reports are saying that he was 20 years old, and they got out the car and they started running. And the cop, from what I heard, they said that he pulled out a AR-15 or some kind of assault rifle and shot the boy down. And you know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell you this: the police chief, it was a black police chief here in Fort Worth, and he was fired recently. And word came out that he was trying to discipline the police officers, and he was trying to clean it up.
Yeah.
And they got him up out of there.
Wow.
So now he's trying to sue. So Fort Worth got a lot of race soldiers, man.
Yes, they do.
You know what I mean? So yeah, so the brother, he got shot, and we got a lot of coons out here, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Them people out there praying or whatever. We don't need that, man. You know what I'm saying? it's a lot of people here in the city. They really believe that the people, that the boys did that to themselves.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? They over here, oh, well, the police, you know, you gotta do what they say. So, man, it's a lot of coons out here.
Wow. All right, man. Thank you so much for the call, brother. All right. So, yeah, as you see, you know, when situations like that happen, there's so many different reports that come in, and that's deliberate. The race soldiers will deliberately put out different stories, different versions, you know, so they can muddy the water, get a lot of confusion out there, and that's the race soldiers doing that. So while all the confusion is going on, they got different conflicting stories and different lies they put out there. They can then concoct alibis for each other. You think? They can then concoct alibis for each other. Yeah, you see, all the stories sound completely different. All the stories sound completely different. That's by design. That's by design. They said it was a 15-year-old, then they said it was a 20-year-old. Yeah? And one thing that's constant is the Sambos out there praying and, oh, y'all need to stop. Y'all better, this ain't it right here. Y'all got to pick y'all battles. Because, look, we know down there in Dallas-Fort Worth, race soldiers, I mean, hardcore white supremacists, they have completely infiltrated law enforcement down there. That's why you got the Amber Geigers and all these people. I mean, they've completely infiltrated law enforcement there. You understand? That prayer circle thing, get off there. I saw a bunch of Negroes out there praying, old Negroes praying. That ain't going to work. That's not going to work. We got to act like we in a war. Down there in Florida, down in Clearwater, Florida, they shot another brother, I think last night. They shot him. They said that, this is the police story, they said the brother was waving a gun around, which don't make sense, and then they went looking for him. And then when they saw him, his gun fell out of his waistband, and then he went to reach to pick it up, and then they shot him. That don't even sound right. That don't even sound right. Up there in Ohio, I mean, this is all over. I mean, all of this stuff is happening in different cities back to back where we're just being terrorized at this point. We're just being terrorized at this point. It's just straight up racial terrorizing. And all these praying, forgiving Negroes talking about we got to pick our battles correctly. Well, when are we going to start picking the damn battles? What battles are you going to pick? That's today's theme. We're talking about what battles are you going to pick. This story right here, back-to-back happening. Yeah, even out here in California, in Hawthorne, I put up a video. They were about to execute a brother. Let me show all this stuff on my feed here. Let me put my window on. I mean, this stuff is happening back-to-back. So when people start talking about, well, we got to learn how to pick our battles, what the hell battles are we going to pick? Ain't nobody picking no battles. All we doing is running from battles. Ain't nobody picking no battles while they're battling us. Okay, now this happened out in Hawthorne a couple of days ago. This brother out here, this brother on his knee.
What's your name? What's your last name, William?
And we don't know what this brother did.
Are you going to shoot him? Are you going to shoot him? Okay, relax, baby. Relax. Relax, because they will shoot you. They killed my boyfriend in 2015. Yes, he was killed by the police.
Oh, so they got dozens of cars on this brother.
For filming, right? We love.
Okay, so I don't want to show all of this, but I mean, they got dozens of cars on this brother. Guns all on this dude. I mean, this is warfare right now. This is just straight up racial warfare. Up in Ohio a few days ago. I want y'all to see this. Now, let me show y'all this. This happened in Fairburn, Georgia last month. A security guard, John William McKay, he pulled up to this black family's home. This brother was putting in some toys in his garage, and the race soldier just kind of pulled up on him, and he's not even a real cop. He's a security guard patrolling the area. He's going to pull out his gun and intimidate the brother, talking about, are you supposed to be here and all this stuff? And the brother was like, hey, man, get off Get out my yard, dude. Hold on, come on, thing. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get this thing to play. The brother was like, yeah, get out my yard. Okay, there's no sound on this, brother. But the dude pulled his gun out, pulled his shotgun out, and cocked his gun, trying to intimidate the brother. And then the brother called the police on the security guard, and the police, all they did was come and give the man a trespassing warning. They didn't arrest him or cite him or anything. They just warned him about trespassing. But this is the security guard. He's trying to be the next Zimmerman. So just a black family at home. They're in their home in the garage. He comes up. You see he comes out the car. He has a gun. Steps up close to the man's driveway with the gun. I hope y'all can see that. I hope that's not too small, and I hope y'all can see it. Then the brother says, hey, man, you being filmed. So the guy puts the gun back in the car. And then he gets out and tries to argue with the brother. And the brother was like, hey, man, get the hell off my property. You did? And again, I got a picture of this guy. This is him right here. That's the wannabe cop. His name is John McCaw out there in Fairburn, Georgia. See, that's another thing. We need to know who these people are, family. Yeah, he's brandishing for real. We need to know who these people are. Yeah? Now, out here in Ohio, where is it? This happened in Ohio. In Ohio, where's this thing? Where is this? Because I got so much stuff popping up here. Okay. In Ohio, there was some black folks, they were popping firecrackers, fireworks. And this guy right here, this officer right here, now y'all see this guy, his name is Anthony Johnson. Now he's out there in Columbus, Ohio. The media out there parades him around as the dancing cop. And I done warned y'all about these dancing cops. They bring them out to the hood and have them dancing around and buck dancing and all that stuff. Now he's one of these mulatto Negroes. His mama's white and he got a little black in him, and they parade him around. He's one of these Negroes who can actually pass. He can pass for white, but he's actually a mulatto. And these Negroes like that, they can be very dangerous. But because he's a mulatto, they use him to go around the hood to disarm the children, disarm the community, to act like he's the good cop and all that stuff. So he's running around doing the Dougie and doing all these PR stunts. You dig? He's doing all this stuff. Now, this is him. Wait, this is another picture of him right here. This is him. Actually, he's one of these Negroes who can actually pass. That's why he cuts off all his hair, so you can't see the Negro hair. So if he shaved all his hair, he just looked like a passing white man. But so there was some black folks out here popping fireworks. Hold on. Hold on. Let me take this down. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. So this is him. Okay. Come on, thing. Goddamn. Hold on. Okay. Hopefully, can y'all see that? Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Could y'all see what was going on here? Hold on. Let me see if y'all can see. Okay, now this is him at the beginning of the video. This is him. That's the same dancing cop right here with a gun. This is the same dancing cop. Hold on. And there's babies out there. He walks up and socks this black man. This black man was trying to protect these children. So you see? Then she hits him. So the mama's yelling. They stepping over babies. Okay, that's enough of that. Okay. Just black folks out here just screaming in terror. We just out here screaming in terror. Just being terrorized. That's very hard to watch. They're trampling over babies. Family, this is a racial extermination. Black folks, listen, black people, stop yelling. We acting confused and terrorized. Stop yelling and understand you're in a terrorism state. These people are waging war on us. We're being terrorized. And we are acting confused. You want to do all that screaming because we want to sit up here and kind of lollygag and just go on about all the niggatry. And that's not happening no more. The niggatry ain't happening no more. See, we want to ignore this white supremacist terrorism and just kind of smoke and drink and party and hit the scissor, hit the lean, hit the blunt. We just kind of want to sit around and get high and just kind of coast through life. And then when these race soldiers run up on us, we want to start screaming and yelling and acting confused. You understand? Why are y'all yelling? Who are you protesting to? See, that's another thing. We want to yell and then we want to go protest. Who are you protesting to? Who are you protesting to? Black people, who do you think is going to help you? When you start protesting and yelling and screaming and crying, and that's another thing, black folks, we got to stop all that getting in front of cameras and crying. That nobody feels sorry for us, man. We want to get sympathy and pity from somebody. We want to show people, look how downtrodden we are. Please, somebody feel sorry for us so you can help us. We're so helpless. We better stop that. All that trying to get some sympathy, nobody feels sympathy for us, man. That's just the long and short of it. Nobody feels sympathy for us. You keep begging people to be sympathetic towards us, they don't give a damn. Not only that, people encourage this type of terrorism against us. This is what black folks need to understand. You don't have no friends. The dominant society, they're perfectly fine with this terrorism against us. They're perfectly fine with it. They encourage it. They're never going to stop the police from doing it. The police are the people who protect white privilege. They're not going to stop the people protecting their privileges and benefits. That's why they love the police, and that's why they never punish them for harming you. And they're not going to. Ain't never going to be no police reform. There is never, ever, because police reform is a non sequitur, it's a non-term, it don't mean anything. What the hell is police reform? They're never going to do anything to punish these race soldiers for harming you. On their own, they're not going to do it on their own. They've never done it, and they're not going to do it. They love the fact that you get brutalized. They love the fact that your children are getting stomped on. They love it. The dominant society loves it. And you think that when we talk about people who love it, we're talking about the Richard Spencers and the alt-rights. No, the little white librarian, your white co-workers, they'll sit up and give you some little they'll give you some weak lip service at work. Man, I heard about the protest the other day. Man, you know, it's a shame, man, how guns in this country, guns are just really a problem. They'll start talking about guns. They'll start talking about some old non sequitur issues. They'll start talking about something else. They don't ever talk about white supremacy brutalizing you. They'll deliberately flip the conversation into something else. You understand? That's a way for them to deflect from the real problem so that you can continue to get brutalized and their privileges can be protected. Nobody's going to help you, black folks. Nobody. You got to help yourself. That means you got to get on code. Your self-hating mechanism is going to have to get up out of your system because you don't like yourself and you don't like other black folks. And that self-hating thing ain't going to work for you. You think I'm going to get around some white folks and I'm going to co-sign them and they're going to give me a pass? They're not giving you passes. They're getting rid of their coons too. You understand? Some of you immigrants, y'all thought y'all going to come over here and y'all going to side with the oppressor class because, like, we don't like these niggas anyway. We going to side with them. And let me show y'all something as far as that, by the way. See, y'all going to learn the hard way. See, these immigrants try to get in I'm talking about the Negro immigrants who come from Africa and the Caribbean. They get with these white supremacists and they sit up here and talk about black Americans, foundational black Americans, and you think you're getting a pass. You ain't getting no pass. Because these immigrants be on some things, well, we come over, we whack, and we exceed because you niggas are lazy, and we whack. Y'all have that mentality, and we succeed because we are not victims. Well, you better ask Muhammad Noor. He's an immigrant. Look where he is. Or the brother who got shot by Amber Geiger. Look where he is. He's an immigrant. You understand? Where's this video? Now, this right here, very interesting. This was at a school. Now, the principal, I think he might be Ethiopian or Somalian. He might be an Ethiopian or Somalian immigrant. This girl was giving a speech at her school. Now, what's interesting, she was talking about non-justice happening to a lot of different groups. She was talking about non-justice happening to people from Iran and all these other places. And the minute she started talking about non-justices that's happening to black Americans, the immigrant coon principal gave a signal for them to turn her mic off and then got up there and acted like it was some kind of technical difficulty. You think? Now look at this Sambo. Hold on. Now watch, he gives a signal on the low. Hold on.
To Trayvon Martin, Tamir Rice, and all the other children who became victims of injustice.
They cut that mic off. Look at this Sambo. Look at the Sambo acting like he don't know what happened. Look at him. Now they turn it back on. All right. Now he's an immigrant. That Sambo Negro, that little Sambo Negro pulled that move. And he's out there in Texas. I think he's in Dallas. See, like when my man said there's a bunch of Sambos and coons out there, that is correct. And a lot of them are immigrant coons too. A lot of immigrants out there in Texas that's Samboing it up. And then we got some domestic coons too. Let's be very clear. We got our domestic coons. But we better understand the game out here. We better understand the game out here. He's not someone, he's something. He's from East Africa somewhere because he has that accent. I heard him talk. You understand? So he's Sambolian. But we better understand that we are in a war and we gotta have our warrior class popping. As you know, they've been having these pride parades all around the country. And they had one pride parade up in Detroit, and you had the neo-Nazis and the Klan show up in Detroit. And they were being escorted and protected by the police up there in Detroit. Now, Detroit, what's Detroit? What, 85% black? What's the percentage of black people in Detroit? They came up there, they were unharmed. And that was very calculated that they came up there to the Pride Parade. You know why they came up there and they made a point to come to the Pride Parade? They wanted to, these white supremacists, they've been wanting to go to all black cities or predominantly black cities to kind of flex, to show, hey, look, we're in this black city showing these black people what's up. See, they're trying to get their weight up so that they can come in and just start slaying all right. You know, they were going to try to come down to Long Beach, but that got thwarted because the word was, you know, they knew what was going to happen if they tried to come out there and flex. But they came to the Pride Parade because they knew that the warrior class of black society wasn't going to be there. They knew the warriors weren't going to be out there. The ass whoopers weren't going to be out there. So that's why they chose to go out there during Pride Week. You understand? This is why I need the LBGT cats. Y'all better be ready. Talking all that intersectional bullshit. Because y'all be out there talking intersectionality and you still run into white supremacy. You ain't running from white supremacy. You think you're going to find you some sanctuary somewhere away from systematic white supremacy. It don't work like that. You understand? It don't work like that at all. We better be ready. Because the white LGBT community, they're not gonna protect you at all. They're not gonna protect you at all. You know, all that intersectionality talk, man, the intersections lead right back to white supremacy. Have I ever led a march, a protest against white supremacy? A march in the streets? No. But I'm always protesting it. I protest it every day. And you don't protest it by marching. You protest it by trying to create a system of justice. And that's what I do every day. That's why it's hard to track every little instance of systematic racial terrorism. You know, you see I'm talking about a lot of it tonight just to warn people. But we have to get rid of the whole system of non-justice and replace it with justice. That's the problem. See, we trying to put out fires here, put out a fire there, put out a fire here, put out a fire there. And it's the whole system that's the problem, that has the fire on us. You dig? But what's interesting, and this is one of the issues that we have a lot of Sambos out here. And the minute you start talking about standing up for yourself, all of a sudden, we start seeing who the coons are. Now, as we know, many of the white supremacists, not many, all of them, they've been deputized to police us whenever they feel like it. As we see several videos of black folks being approached by random white supremacists, telling us we can't barbecue, telling us we can't sell water, telling us we can't shop at a store, telling us we can't swim in a certain pool, telling us we can't litter or whatever. We got random white supremacists. If we get into a car accident, a random white supremacist will come and just shoot us and then they'll get bail. And Negroes want to march and pray. But when we have black folks who flex on folks like that, we get a lot of Negro coon energy who starts getting scared. Now, I want to show y'all something. I don't know where this brother's from, but this situation happened. This happened sometime this week, I think. Hold on. So this brother was driving with his daughter, his 3-year-old daughter. His daughter threw something out the window. She threw some trash out the window or something. So some random old suspected white supremacist female pulled up and gave them the finger and started kind of yelling vulgarities at him. Okay? So she gave the brother and his little 3-year-old daughter the finger, and so the little girl got scared. So the brother parked his car and got out and checked the lady. All right? Now, I want y'all to listen to this. Now, I've had some mixed reviews on this, and I want to get your opinion on this. All right? Now look at this and give me your opinion on it. Is this something you agree with or disagree with?
Yeah, you're going to get the work. Why did you give me the finger? Why did you give me the finger? Why did you give me the finger?
What?
Why did you give me the finger? My daughter was in his car. She saw you give me the finger. Why did you give me the finger? That had nothing to do with you. Why would you give me the finger? With my daughter in the backseat. She's crying her eyes out because a mean-spirited old lady gave her the finger. What if I punched you in your fucking face? Would you like that then? What if I punched you in your fucking face? Would you like it then? Don't give people the fucking finger. I could have been somebody else. I could have shot you in your fucking face. You need to be careful and have respect for others. Me littering doesn't have anything to do with you. Me littering doesn't have anything to do with you. You understand? Your ancestors probably owned slaves. That has nothing to do with you, right? Right? So me littering has nothing to do with you. Don't fucking give me the finger or anybody else. Next time you can get shot in your face. You old bitch. I don't give a fuck. Next time, don't give anybody the finger. You understand? Yeah, I blocked the fucking street off. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Exactly. Watch your fucking mouth. And watch your fucking fingers before I break it off next time. Have a good day.
All right. Okay. Now, where you at in the room? Okay. All right. Now, where you at in the room? You must say he doing the most. He could have been attacked by cops, yes. No, he wrong, okay. Now, let me get the phone lines. For those who disagree with him, I want y'all to call up. The people who disagree with that dude, I want you to call up. I want you to call up. All right? Say you would have shot him. No, call up. Say he was a tad over the top. Call up. Let's see it. Hey, what's up? Who's calling?
Hey, man, it's Chris from Houston, you heard me? I agree with my brother, you heard me? Just because she elderly, shit, that don't give her a pass, you heard me? And I hope your brother was strapped, too.
Man, real talk, man. Thanks for the call, brother. Let me get some more calls. Hold on. All right, let's get this. All right, what's up? Who's calling?
Hello, this is Black Pride and calling from Los Angeles, California.
What's up, brother? So what do you think about that video?
Well, Tariq, I can honestly say that I don't really agree with him because, for one thing, he was like blocking the street or whatever, and he confronted this bitch and talking to these motherfuckers. Look, it doesn't make a difference. Talking to them, confronting them and all that shit, it really just doesn't make a difference to them. They're going to be animals, going to be crackers, or whatever the fuck they are. They're going to be fucking savages forever. So you can't change them by talking to them, confronting them. That bitch could have had a gun, and she would have been tried to say, "Oh, I'm justified in shooting him because he confronted me." You know, that's basically my opinion about it.
Okay.
I mean, you know, he should have just fucking stuck his middle finger back up at her or threw the trash in her car and then drove off. You know.
Okay. All right, there you go. Thanks for the call, brother. All right, let me get one more. All right. Where you at? Come on. Come on, thing. All right, let's try this one. All right, what's up? Who's calling? Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Sorry, I'm trying to watch and listen at the same time. So, I see where he's coming from.
Yes.
I do think he did a check there. 155%.
Yeah.
But his daughter is still there.
Right.
So, considering the climate of what could have happened for his daughter to witness something worse, because you know they're going to play victim. She called the cops. She's honking the horn. She's trying to bring attention. She's looking for an excuse to escalate the situation.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I'm not saying he's wrong for checking her because I think she deserves to be checked. I'm just saying he might have took it a teensy bit too far.
Okay. All right, well, thank you.
Just a teensy bit too far.
All right, thank you, dear. Thank you. Okay. All right. Okay, there we go. Okay, let me turn it. Okay, so a lot of folks, he might have taken it too far. Some people say he's justified. He should not have left his car, blah, blah, blah. You dig? It could have escalated quickly. My opinion is you have to start being more hostile to these suspected white supremacists. Somebody said, don't take the bait. I won't even call it bait. Let me say this. Sometimes dealing with some of these white supremacists, because she might have had a gun, that's why you should have one too. Because this whole playing it safe, like the brother down in Georgia, he was probably thinking just like y'all when that white woman got out of the car and blew his fucking brains out down there in Georgia. That old black man, he was probably like, well, I ain't gonna be over the top. Man, I don't want no trouble. Because that's how a lot of y'all sounded. We don't want no trouble now. Let's just keep it 100. We got a lot of this. We don't want trouble. We already in trouble. I'm sorry. But unfortunately, that's the kind of energy we gotta have. Do y'all understand me? Unfortunately, and it's very unfortunate that we have to go there with it, we gotta have that kind of energy where we're gonna have to put it all on the line. When we're being threatened and our family's being threatened, whoever it is, whoever the threat is coming from, we're gonna have to have that kind of damn energy. Because these folks already got that energy towards us. See, we trying to be polite and we don't want no trouble. What if something's gonna happen? Something's already gonna happen, dude. We better be ready to risk it all dealing with these damn white supremacists out here, man. You dig? And everybody can get this work. If they're threatening us, if these people are being hostile towards us, no, you got to pick and choose your battles. And I had a lot of that, especially from immigrants. A lot of these immigrant Negroes talking about picking and choosing your battles. What battles are you picking? See? I'm hearing that you got to pick your battles. What battles are y'all picking? That's what I want to know. What battles are you picking? Ain't nobody picking no battles. Everybody's running from the damn battles. That's why these people are getting bolder and bolder and bolder. You understand? That's why these race soldiers are getting bolder and bolder and bolder. I don't give a damn. Look, just because that woman was old, they kill old black folks all the time and they protect each other. The black man who got shot by that 21-year-old white supremacist female, he was 62 years old. Let me tell y'all something. See, y'all thinking on some little, we can't fight fire with fire. The black man who got killed was 62 years old. That woman was 21 and she blew that brother's brains out for nothing. Not only that, the system down there is helping that woman. Not only that, they were down there giving robocalls talking about she was justified in killing that man. Y'all get off that fake moral BS, man. Y'all get off that fake moral garbage. Y'all better be ready to throw down when you walk outside your house. See, we got to change our mindset, family. We got to change our mindset. It can go down. I understand you want to be strategic. You want to make it home and all that old stuff. But running from these threats, these people are giving us these threats. You know, we got to get out that mindset where we just going to turn the other cheek and let it slide. We got to get out that mindset where we just going to turn the other cheek, because now you just embolden that woman even more. If you let her slide, then they're going to keep doing it. Then they're going to get bolder and bolder and bolder. You dig? That's the problem. We ain't picking no battles. We running from every damn thing. We running from little old ladies. We're running from little white kids, everybody we running from. We're at war. We're running from everybody. We better be ready when you go out your damn house. You better be ready. Mentally, that brother was ready. Y'all can say whatever you want to say about that dude, but mentally, that brother was down for whatever. Unfortunately, that's how we gotta be. We got to be willing to protect our children, ourselves. So this woman running up, putting the finger up, yelling at him and his kid, like, yo, hold on. Hold the hell on. You better walk out your house ready. Just like in Kentucky, remember when that white supremacist went into the Kroger grocery store, started shooting folks, and he was targeting black people? He was trying to target elderly black people because he knew elderly black people were on some, we got to turn the other cheek, we don't want no trouble. Those are the main folks who are being targeted. All the we don't want no trouble Negroes. Those are the main ones who are being targeted. The we don't want no trouble now. You dig? And remember, at that Kroger store, the reason why that white supremacist got put down because a young brother was strapped and started busting back on his ass. That saved other people in that Kroger. They don't tell you too much about the brother who was shooting back. Remember, they don't like to portray black folks as heroes against white supremacy. But that brother, it was a brother at Kroger who was shooting back. You understand? We better have war energy to protect our families from these people. Don't think these white women won't pull out something on your ass, and you better be just as hostile to let them know, back up off me, back up off my family. You have a God-given right to protect your family. All that, we's gonna get in trouble, Lord Jesus. Get that out your mind. Let me tell you something. When it comes to your kids and black folks, let me tell you something, black folks. When it comes to your children, you better be ready to die. All that, we need to pick our battles. That's cowardly coon talk. When it comes to your kids, you better be ready to die. And that's the problem with black folks. You ain't trying to die for your damn kids because some of y'all niggas ain't even raising your kids. You don't want to pay child support. Y'all running. Y'all got that plantation mentality. You better be ready to die for your damn kids. The minute somebody does something hostile to your child, all goddamn bets are off. The minute they do something hostile to your kid, all motherfucking bets are off. Ain't nobody about to turn the other cheek and pray with you and be nice. Oh, Lord, I don't get in trouble. No. Bitch, you'll get this work. I ain't mad at him at all. This woman yelling obscenities at a damn kid. Let me tell y'all something. Because that cowardly thing, y'all keep playing that cow. That's why they busting on you. They can sense your cowardly spirit. They busting on your ass because they can sense your cowardly spirit. You dig? People can sense that, and that emboldens them. When they see you scared and cowardly, that emboldens them. Yeah, family first, man. Absolutely. You better be ready to put in all the work for your damn kids. If you die, damn it, you just die. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's the thing. Some of the niggas scared of dying. You want to live like a fucking coward. If they're targeting your children, that's why when I see all these little 15-year-olds getting shot by race soldiers, I'm like, give me a break. Give me a damn break. Your 15-year-old and your kids are getting shot and slaughtered by these race soldiers, and they're laughing at you, and we out here in prayer circles. I'd be damned if I'm gonna be in a prayer circle and they done killed my damn kid. And I don't want to say, knock on wood, but man, you gotta die for something. There has to be something you're willing to die for. Yeah, you die with honor. That's what, in the Haitian Revolution, they had a saying, you better learn how to die right. That was one of the things in the Haitian Revolution. They told people, don't you die like a coward. Don't be up here crying. If you're going to die, hold your head up and you die with honor so that your spirit can spread. So your spirit won't die. So your spirit can carry on. That's how you die. You die with honor. They're like, don't be doing all that crying. Because you're dying for a cause. Now, you want to live, you want life, you want to love life and live life. Of course you do. We all do. But these people attacking your children and you're not being able to, I won't even say being able to do anything. You can do something. But the thing is, we value just living like rodents under white supremacy. We sit up here and we scared. We've become used to sitting around being punished because we've internalized the punishment. Deep down, we feel like we deserve it and you don't. If you really believe in God, you'll understand that God doesn't co-sign no filth like white supremacy. White supremacy is based on lies, deceit, and non-justice. What God promotes that? What God do you think believes in that? See, when black folks bow down to that and worship the God of white supremacy, you're disrespecting the real God. That's why I fight white supremacy every single day. White supremacy is based on lies. God ain't no damn liar. White supremacy, everything they say is a damn lie with white supremacy. Everything out of their mouths is a damn lie. White supremacy is a demonic thing. Shooting kids and then lying and hiding evidence and stacking the jury with other liars. That ain't nothing godly about that. That's Satanism. And understand, when I say Satanism, I mean real Satanism. Understand, when they wrote the Satanic Bible, it was a dude who was the head of the Church of Satanism, Anton LaVey. Y'all look him up, and I talked about him before. Anton LaVey was the head of the Church of Satan. They wrote the Satan's Bible. It was based on some white supremacist documents. Some white supremacist documents from the 1800s. That's why many of those Satanists, they were Nazis and all these people. So white supremacy and Satanism goes hand in hand. Do you understand me? Anton LaVey, these guys were also white supremacists. A lot of white supremacists came out of that Satanism movement. Even now, many of them are in that Satanist movement. Aleister Crowley and all these guys. Evil-ass dudes like that. Let's go to the Bible. The King James Version of the Bible. Now, when did they say the King James Version of the Bible was written? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. What year did they say King James wrote the Bible? Because there was another book, and I'm trying to look up the, hold on. There it is. Because I want to get the name right. Before the Bible, yes, 16, okay, 1611. In 1597, King James wrote another book called Demonology. King James wrote a book called Demonology. Before he wrote the Bible, or had the Bible commissioned, this book was talking about vampires and werewolves and all types of stuff. This was before he wrote the Bible, the King James Version of the Bible, before he translated, rather. He didn't write the Bible, but they translated it and kind of put his own stuff in there. And they put a lot of Masonic things in the Bible, too. That's why the number 33 kept popping up in the Bible. And 33, that's a Masonic number. That's why they attributed it to Jesus. They don't know how old Jesus was. They can't say that he was 33 years old. That's a Masonic number. But look up Demonology. That was the book he wrote before the Bible. So these people have always secretly practiced Satanism and all this demonology. They've always done little stuff like that. They don't tell you. Nobody's going to tell you. There's a lot of stuff they don't tell y'all. You think? Man. But my point is, family, my point is we can't go along with that. We got to fight. If you believe in a real God, a real just God, if you believe in a real just God, there's no way you can go along with systematic white supremacy, as evil as it is. And you better be willing to die to defend your family from that. That's just what it is. You better be willing to die to protect your family from that. Yeah? We got a lot of folks in here. By the way, y'all better get y'all tickets for Hidden Colors 5. Y'all click the link below. Hidden Colors 5 in theaters everywhere, August 1st. That's in a couple of months. Click that link below. It's August 1st. And also get the Hidden Colors official t-shirts. We got the official t-shirts for Hidden Colors 5 at hiddenoolorsfilm.com, ladies and gentlemen. But another thing we get messed up is when black people think that, or we co-sign the lie that these race soldiers are killing black people left and right because they're afraid. This whole lie that they're killing us because they're afraid of us, that's a lie. And black folks, we got to stop buying into that lie. We got to stop buying into that lie, black people. Because when we buy into that lie that they're killing us because they're afraid, they feared for their lives, and we're like, oh damn, we so scary. Man, we is so scary. That means then you want to start trying to change behavior that you don't have to change. There's nothing that you are doing that's making these white supremacists harm you. So when you buy that narrative that you got to be less scary, you're wasting time. We got to stop wasting time on stuff. That's another thing. They're not shooting you because they're scared. They're not scared in the immediate sense. Now, in the sense Dr. Wilson was talking about, they fear genetic annihilation. But in an immediate sense, when they approach you, black people, I want y'all to understand this. They understand that you're unarmed. They know you're unarmed. They know you're not really a threat. So what are they scared of? Black folks are the least likely group of people to shoot at a damn cop. 95% of the police shootings are white people doing it. So this whole narrative, I feared for my life, that's just used as justification. That sounds good on paper. That's the lie that they have to tell to kind of get it through on paper for the historical records. But there's nothing that they fear about you. Because they don't fear you is the reason why they shoot you. Let me say that again. Yeah. What are they afraid of? If you're sitting there, your hands are in the air and they blow your brains out because they thought that you were going to do that. So what are you afraid of? That don't make no sense. Because they're not. They shoot you because they're not afraid of the repercussions. They know that there are no repercussions. They're not afraid of any repercussions because they know that they got most Negroes neutralized. That's why they kill you. They kill you because they are not afraid. There's not going to be a backlash. That's why they kill you. And they kill us. I hear Mateo calling me. They just got here. But when they kill you, not only is there not going to be a backlash, they're going to get rewarded for killing you. Number one, they're not going to get fired. They're not going to get punished. They're not going to go to jail. Most likely, they're going to get a lot of money in donations. They're going to get a lot of support from the white supremacist community. They're going to get promotions. Okay, Willie D just texted me. Let me, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna call Willie D real quick. Don't let me lose my train of thought. Mateo's arm is good. We're taking him to the doctor to get the pins out tomorrow. So Mateo is good. Let me call Willie real quick. Okay. Bushwick just officially died, by the way. Let me call Willie D real quick. Come on, phone. Come on. Let me call my brother real quick. And I'm about to call Willie, and now all my kids are about to try to come in here when they see me. They're gonna try to play with my voodoo skulls. I don't want them messing with my voodoo skulls. Hold on, let me get my phone line popping. In the past, there's a reason why it's not playing. Is fully aware of the theater. Yeah, 87th in Chicago. Yeah, we hit them up. Yeah, we're waiting on them to hit us back up. We hit them up, and we're waiting on them. What's up, Mateo? Mateo's in the window looking at me. Okay, well, let me call Willie real quick. Hold on. Where we at? Okay. Y'all bear with me. 4. Okay. I'm calling my brother Willie D from the Ghetto Boys. Hold on 1 second. Come on, Will.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 832.
Uh-oh. We went straight to our text Willie and said I was going to call him, but, you know, he's probably getting some other calls. Let me try one more time. I'm going to try to call Will one more time. Will, I'm going to try to call you one more time, bro. One more time. Where we at? Yeah, so Bushwick just died tonight. It's official. Let him grieve. Yeah, I just wanted to see if my man wanted to say something and just kind of give my condolences.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
I'm gonna hit Will. I hit Will up a little later then. I'll hit Will up later. Okay. All right. But yeah, man. Shout out to the Ghetto Boys. Shout out to Scarface. Shout out to Willie. Yeah, man. They were some real dudes. Well, Bushwick was a real cat. Bushwick was a deep dude too, man. Bushwick was a real deep dude. Yeah. But yeah, my condolences go to them. Yeah, his phone. Yeah, a lot of people are probably calling him right now too. But now what was I saying? I was talking about fear. How these people are not really afraid of us. They're not really afraid of us, and that's the reason why they're bucking on us. Because there's no repercussions. They get a bunch of rewards, and there's just no repercussions. Nobody's checking them. Nobody's getting at them. So let's get off that fear thing. These people are afraid. No. We got to just be less scary. No, you can't be less black. It's a war, and your uniform is your skin. That's all it is. There's nothing that you're doing, and we can get into this. Well, we just better act better, man. We better, as black people, we need to get it together. What you need to get together is replacing the system of white supremacy with justice. Because they're getting at black people because they see that black people are scared to stand up and replace that system and risk their lives replacing the system of white supremacy. We heard about the revolution. Yeah, I know there's a lot of stuff going on out there in Sudan. There's a lot of stuff going on out there in Sudan. No, I don't have any showings in Tampa. We don't have any showings in Tampa. But look, we got to understand this. See, we got this thing where, man, we got to do better. Man, we got to stop committing all this crime. Man, if we start doing all this crime, and that's another thing. Black people, we let the white supremacists tell us that we deserve getting harmed because we commit all this crime, and then we start believing that, then we run around here talking about we gotta do better. Do better how? Black people do not commit more crime than anybody. That's a lie that they've been telling and using to justify harming us ever since we've been here. That's a bald-faced lie. And I've said this before, other groups, what's up, Teo? What's up, buddy? Why are my children outside? Why is she not taking them in the house? That's a bold-faced lie. And I've always said, people in the dominant white society, they commit crimes all the time. They simply don't get charged. That's what y'all don't understand. All that we got to do better than who? What's up? Okay. We got to do better than who? Compared to who? Who do we have to do better than? I mean, no. Well, do better than who? Who we got to be like? Who do we have to emulate? White people and other people from the dominant side, they commit crimes all the time. They simply don't get charged. I'll give you an example. This white rapper, Lil Xan. There's a white rapper named Lil Xan. Now, I had some trolls trying to argue, well, he's Mexican. That don't make you any less white. There are white Mexicans. Mexican is not a race. This dude is white as the driven damn snow. This white rapper, Lil Xan, and Xan is short for Xanax, he got into some kind of verbal altercation with some dude at a gas station somewhere in LA. And then Lil Xan pulled a gun on the guy. I'm like, damn, okay. Yeah, Lil Xan was like, yeah, nigga, woo, woo, woo. Some sound like another Mexican dude or whatever. But Lil Xan pulled a gun on this cat. And the LAPD's talking about they were going to investigate. I'm like, investigate? Wait a minute. 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 Because Lil Xan, from what I understand, this dude just got out of rehab not too long ago and all this sort of stuff. So I'm like, this dude pulled out a gun on somebody on video in LA County? And they didn't immediately arrest this dude? Do y'all know how it's illegal as hell to drive around LA with a gun? Do y'all understand how illegal that is? Well, for us. Unless you have a CCW, and I know he ain't got no damn CCW, and this dude just got out of rehab. It's hard as hell to get a CCW permit to carry a weapon around. Yeah, Soulja Boy's in jail on some damn weapons charges. Hey, I live out here, so I know about all the little gun charges and the gun laws, and I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Just little stuff like that that folks might not know about. How that dude get to carry a damn gun? They got hip-hop cops that follow rappers around, the black ones, all over the country, hitting them with gun charges. Do y'all know that? They got the hip-hop cops that follow rappers who are black all over the country, hitting them with gun charges. If you just have a gun, even to protect yourself, even if somebody almost robbed you, but if you got a gun on your tour bus, boy, they locking your ass down. Remember, Lil Wayne went to Rikers Island for guns, for having a gun. How this Lil Xan dude out here waving his gun around and ain't nobody, he ain't get arrested? I know he ain't got no CCW. You did? That's what I mean right there. When you have the complexion for the connection and the protection. Bobby's murder, all these dudes. There's a reason why Nipsey and his folks couldn't have no guns at the store, at the Marathon store, and Shitty Cuz came up there and shot at the homie like that. Because some of those guys had felonies and they couldn't have guns on them. You dig? They got T.I. I mean, rappers are going to jail. Black rappers are going to jail left and right for having guns But little Xanax, the little white boy out here waving his gun around in L.A., well, not only will they hit you with the gun charge, not having the CCW, not having this, not having that, they'll put a gang injunction on that. If you had a gun by a school, they'll throw something on that. I'm like, God damn. What the hell? That's what I mean. That's an example. People in the dominant society, they just don't get charged with the stuff you get charged with. Kodak Black. I mean, this dude, they put a no bail on him. They ain't even letting him out. Yes, little Xanax. That's what Xan is for, right? Yeah? Man. So, you know, some people got the connection for the protection and the complexion for the protection. You know? Man. T.I. had 50 Army guns. Okay. So the hell what? Yeah, Lil Wayne too. Yeah, they got him. So you got your, yeah. See, having a gun license is one thing, but having a CCW, that concealed carry license, that's another thing. And it's hella difficult to get out here. In LA, it is difficult as hell. You got to go through a whole bunch of stuff. You got to meet with the sheriffs, and you got to do all types of tests. It's a bitch to get one out here in LA. It's hell to get one out here in LA. Yeah? Man. But, you know, I've always asked this question. And I've posted this question online for years. And I've asked black people this, a hypothetical question based on history, based on Nazi Germany. And I'm going to ask this room again. Because I've been asking this question for years, a hypothetical question. Some Monday morning quarterback type question based on Nazi Germany. When you look back at Nazi Germany, what do you think the victims of the Nazis back in the 1930s and 40s, what do you think they could have done to prevent that type of Holocaust from happening? What do you think they could have done to prevent it? What should they have done to prevent it? In hindsight, looking back. That's the question for the room. Y'all need to ask yourself that question every day. And I've been posting that question for years, and a lot of folks don't really know how to answer that. What could they have done back then to form an army and fight? How you going to do that? See, we got to... How you going to form an army and fight? How can you form an army now in the system of white supremacy? The minute 3 niggas try to get together, it's going to be infiltrated, and they're going to run up on you and call you a black identity extremist. How you going to do that? So you got to look at the pros and cons of something. They should have left Germany. Some of them did, some of them couldn't, like Albert Einstein and Freud and all those people. They left, but a lot of people couldn't afford to leave. Yeah, a lot of them couldn't afford to leave. You did? Moved away and regrouped, but a lot of folks couldn't move away. Yeah? Somebody get it. That's one answer. He said, do what the Haitians did, period. Real talk. But what they should have done, and one of the things I think they should have done in Nazi Germany, when they saw the threat there, and again, this is just Monday morning quarterbacking, they should have been waging guerrilla warfare on those Nazis individually. They should have been getting the names, and they should have been getting intel on those Nazi police, those Nazi soldiers, and targeting them individually. See, they do it after the fact now. After the fact, you know, they found out who all the Nazi soldiers were, and then, you know, they punished them after the fact. But even before they were able to pull off that Holocaust, they should have been getting their asses one by one. Because the problem is, when you want to form an army and all that, it can be infiltrated too easily. So the army is in here. The army is in here. You got to be that one-man army, so to speak. And they should have had that one-man army mentality where, see, the thing is, a lot of folks feel like we need to form an army so that though they can fight and help the fight for me. Let's form an army so y'all can fight, and then I'll just sit back and root y'all on. Nah. No. That's why a lot of people, millions of people got killed. Because it was sitting back, waiting on the other group, the other people, the other person to fight for them. You understand? And everybody was supposed to be an individual army on their own. The only people who got that shit right was the Haitians during the Haitian Revolution. They were the only people who got that thing right. Everybody got on code, and everybody was their own army. They are the army. They didn't sit back waiting on somebody else to do it. Do y'all know in the Haitian Revolution, the men, the women, the children were whooping ass. Those children were getting involved. Everybody got in the mix. It wasn't going, we ain't going to sit back and just let them fight. I'm going to sit on the plantation eating some bananas. No. Everybody got down. And everybody risked their lives. Some people risked their lives. Some people knew they were going to die. Some people sacrificed their lives, especially the children. Some of those children, what they would do, they would jump in those cannons. Some of those people would, those kids in Haiti, they jumped in the cannon so that the cannons wouldn't shoot and kill a large number of other Haitians. People were sacrificing their lives because everybody was on the same code. You know? And that's the thing. See, in Germany, the problem was a lot of people were confused about the racism there. That was one thing. Even today, a lot of people try to make it seem like the Holocaust was about religion. It wasn't about religion. It was about race. And there were a lot of people who were like, well, hell, I'm white. I don't know what this is about. Well, I'm white. I'll just convert. I'll just convert to Christianity. It wasn't about religion. It wasn't about religion. It was about race. They were like, we consider you non-white. You might be white, but you ain't white enough. You might be white, but you're not white enough. So you can sneak some of those African genes up into Aryan society. Now, all of that was based on a myth. But when they believe a myth and then they start killing people based on a myth, then what are you going to do? You in? They weren't pure. There's no such thing as a pure white race. There's no such thing as a pure. What the hell is a pure white race? Hitler wasn't even blonde hair and blue-eyed. Yeah, okay. Blonde hair and blue eyes. There are black albinos with blonde hair and blue eyes. Are they pure white? You go over to Melanesia, which is in the Pacific Islands, basically, close to Australia. You got jet black folks over there with blonde damn hair and blue eyes. Is that pure white? Come on now. Talking about Norse. Okay, we're talking about Northern Europe. But come on now. Because this is where you'll trip white supremacists up when you get them to try to tell you what a pure white person is. What the hell is a pure white person? What's a pure white person? You dig? What's a pure white person? Yeah? And who, the Germanic or who? Because when you start talking about some of the original tribes in early Europe, you're talking about Cheddar Man. You dig? When you start talking about some of those early Northern European tribes, some of the earliest ones, we're talking about Cheddar Man, who was jet black. That's why Britain, they kept showing you all those discoveries of these jet black folks they were finding up there in Northern Europe, some of the original Europeans. Cynthia G's ancestors. Cheddar Man ain't fake. No, it's not. They've been talking about the dark-skinned people up there in Europe for years, the Grimaldi people, before the Wormian Ice Age. Before the Wormian Ice Age. You dig? And people lost that melanin during the Ice Age up there. Yeah, the original ones were dark. Some of those Picts up there in Northern Ireland and all that, David Whitewriter said this, David McRitchie. The whole myth of the leprechaun comes from the pygmies of Africa, those short black folks who were up there in Ireland. Yeah? So what's a pure white person? And where do they come from? Because every time you start talking about, okay, they originated from here, I can show you where some other dark folks came from first. I'm talking history and geography right now. This is why when you get on these white supremacists, they start talking myths. Yeah, Schultz, all they start doing is I'm white and I say so. When I was breaking Schultz's ass down, I'm dropping the name of books. All he was on some nah, basically, nah. And I'm dropping the names of books. I'm dropping the scholarship. So all you can do is try to inject, I'm white and I say so. And I'm dropping the knowledge in the books and the documents where it's saying that the people from those areas were dark-skinned people. Yeah? That's why when you start breaking down their history, all they start doing is trolling. That's a way for them to tap out. That's their way of tapping out because, again, white supremacy is based on lies. Ain't no goddamn some Aryan race of people that was doing that's bullshit and they know it. They sit up and make up these lies because that's all they have. The Twa people, of course, the Twa people. Yeah? This is why we got to know history. This is just straight history and geography we're talking about. Herodotus, all these people talked about the dark-skinned folks that were up there in Europe. Yeah? Oh, Jared Taylor's full of lies. When I was breaking Jared Taylor stuff down, and it's like child's play with Jared Taylor. When he started talking about black folks didn't invent the wheel, I'm like, Jared, bruh, there's rock drawings from 7,000 years ago of black people, black Africans with chariots. What are you talking about? I mean, dude, you can be debunked so easily. And when you start debunking them, they start trolling. When you start debunking them, they start trolling. That's why y'all need to get the Hidden Colors films. Hold on. Hold on. We break a lot of this stuff down in the Hidden Colors film. Let me show y'all something. When they start talking all that, black folks were not advanced and all this old garbage, dude, they got, hold on, let me show y'all this image. Hold on. This is from some caves over in Libya right now. Some caves in Libya where they have, hold on. Where's the original picture? Where's the original picture? I hate when I try to blow something up and I can't see it. Okay. There it is. Okay. But yeah. That's why y'all go get Hidden Colors, all of y'all need to study this stuff. So this was over in the Sahara Desert and some rocks over there in southern Libya where they got, hold on, where are we at? Right here, as you can see, they got these Africans with cattle and pulling them on chariots. They got wheels. They clearly got wheels. This is from 7,000 years ago. This is a 7,000-year-old rock painting in southern Libya, right in the Sahara Desert. Get in? So the white supremacists are usually just reduced to lying, which is something you got to be used to. Yeah, they're African. They're clearly African. You look at the rest of them, they're African. There's so many other drawings of these black African people with elephants and giraffes and all this other stuff. They're clearly black African people over there. Yeah? Oh, they can't. Oh, that's another. So what they faked it 7,000 years ago? Yeah. Man. Man. But again, like I said, man, we gotta study history, see where people went wrong, see where people went right. Yeah, for all the Hidden Colors, go to hiddencolorsfilm.com. And this next installment of Hidden Colors 5, my God, family, we're dropping so much heat in Hidden Colors 5. Hidden Colors 5, we got a segment where we're breaking down cannibalism against black people. And that's a secret that a lot of us don't know about. That's a secret that a lot of people don't know about, how the white supremacists for years, they've actually cannibalized black people. Meaning these people would cook and eat us. They did it then, and they do it now. You dig? That's something that a lot of black folks can't quite fathom. A lot of us can't quite fathom that. And we got a whole segment about that in the movie. Yeah, dude. This is why we don't quite understand how demonic these white supremacists are. We really can't wrap our minds around how demonic these white supremacists are. And again, this goes into the whole thing of black people not understanding how the white supremacists don't get charged for the crimes that they commit. They get a pass for a lot of crimes they commit. there's where are my UK people? Where's all my UK people? All my people in the UK. Where are you? Shout out to my UK folks. In the UK, there was a suspected white supremacist named Dale Bollinger. Yo, oh yeah, they eating us. Let me tell y'all something. Listen to me. Listen to me, family. There's a dude called the Canterbury Cannibal. He lived out there in the UK. Lived in Canterbury. All right? His name was Dale Bollinger. Now, Dale Bollinger, he was on this website on the dark web where they set up talking about cannibalizing people, eating people. Oh, Jeffrey Dahmer, he was the tip of the iceberg. I tell black folks all the time, do y'all think Jeffrey Dahmer was the only one? He's the only one who got caught. But Dale Bollinger was the Canterbury Cannibal, where this dude would be online talking on the dark web about eating black women. He's a white man. Yeah, Hansel and Gretel is really about cannibalism too, eating black folks too, by the way. But Dale was sitting up here talking, he had a fetish for eating black women. He talked about how he ate one Kenyan woman, and they never really convicted him of that. They didn't convict him of that. There was another sister, another black woman that he tried to kill and eat her, but she got away. Her name was Earlene King. I'm trying to look for interviews of Earlene. I'm trying to find interviews of her. Let me try to find an interview of Earlene King. But yeah, this dude, listen to me, listen. This dude, and I'm trying to find an interview of her. Where's the interview of this woman? Where's her goddamn interviews? Yeah, his name is Dale Bollinger. So Dale was on the internet talking about eating people, eating black folks. Even on his profile, he had a picture of Naomi Campbell. I mean, he really had a fetish for eating black women and non-white people. How they got him, it was a 14-year-old, supposed to be Mexican girl living in Germany. And, excuse me, he was supposed to meet up with her where he was going to chop her up and eat her. He even bought an axe the day before he met her. The girl didn't show up. That's the thing. She never showed up. She didn't show up, but they arrested him and charged him. They sentenced him for 9 years in jail. I'm trying to find Earlene's interview where she talked about this dude trying to eat her. He tried to grab her. She was friends with this dude. She went to his house and then he snuck up on her and tried to poison her. Hold on, let me show y'all what he looks like, by the way. All right, let me show y'all what this guy looks like. And I for some reason, I can't find this sister's interview while I'm talking. Oh, yeah, everybody hit the like button, by the way. Everybody hit the like button, by the way. Okay. Okay, so this is Dale Bollinger. And this is from the, what publication is this? The Daily Mail. It said, I could have ended up as his dinner. He's a monster, friend of cannibal, jailed for 9 years for plot to eat teenage girl and suffocate her. Okay, so this is him. This is Dale Bollinger. Yeah, he looks like the typical creepy white supremacist. And this, he got an axe where he was going to kill this one non-white girl and eat her. He's all posing with the damn axe and everything. And this is another thing. He was corresponding with this guy right here. This guy is a New York cop. He was called the Cannibal Cop, where this cop in New York was chatting online with him. They were talking about how to cook people. So this cop got convicted in New York. He was a New York cop talking about eating women in New York and knocking them out and then eating them. So this cop got convicted, but a judge later threw out the conviction. So this cop is running around New York now, by the way. It's deep, guys. This white Hispanic cop, Officer Val, or Valley, however you pronounce his name. But yeah, he's a cop. Look up Cannibal Cop, okay? So that was his co-defendant right here, by the way. So look up Cannibal Cop in New York. This dude was on the internet talking about going up in women's houses, knocking them out, and cooking them and eating them, and they sharing recipes and shit. I mean, this is what we're dealing with, family. This is what we're dealing with. And I'm trying to find that Earlene lady. I cannot find her information. I'm going to find it while I'm here. I'm going to find it while I'm talking. But they were talking about, the FBI found their emails, and the Dale guy was talking about how much he liked eating black women. Oh, he just loved eating him some sisters. I mean, they're talking about it like they're sharing some turkey and dressing recipes. It sounds funny, but this is some heavy shit. They're up here just talking about, oh yeah, I like, you know, you might not like sisters the way I do, but I like them black women. Oh, they're delicious. Black women and black kids. I mean, this is real stuff here. Where's this Earlene King lady? Hold on. Guardian, where is she? Let me find this woman. Hold on, I'm going to find this woman. Hold on. I'm going to find her interview. Where is this thing? Cannibal Mill Nurse. Okay, where is this? Okay, I'm going to find Earlene King. Okay. So this is the sister. She looked like she's like some kind of immigrant up there in the UK. Okay. Okay, I think this is it right here. Here we go. All right, so this, now I haven't even seen this interview myself, but let me play this. This is her right here. Okay, hold on. All right, this is heavy stuff right here, man. This is what we need to know about. This is what we need to know about. Okay. And she was friends with this dude. Now listen, I haven't seen this interview yet, but hold on. Don't allow. Okay. Okay. Okay, why is this thing blacked out, man? Okay, hold on. Why is it not letting me hit the damn button? Okay. Okay, hold on. Accept. Hold on. All right, here we go. Let me play this. If it'll do it, come on. Okay, come on, thing. Okay, now this thing wants to act slow. Come on. Okay, now it's going to try to show a commercial. I'm going to show this damn thing. Hold on. Let me try it on a different browser. Okay. 30 seconds. Let me see if I can do it on another browser. This thing is taking forever. While I'm up here lollygagging with this thing, y'all can be going to hiddencolorsfilm.com, by the way. You guys can be going to hiddencolorsfilm.com to get Hidden Colors 1 through 4. And also, you can get your tickets for Hidden Colors 5. Also, you can be getting your t-shirts, your Hidden Colors 5 t-shirts. You can be getting that, ladies and gentlemen. You can Let me get that right now. Okay, let me see. Notifications. Okay, I wish this thing would play. And this thing is freezing up on me. It's not letting me. I don't know why it's not letting me play. Come on, thing. Okay,
I didn't dream that.
Okay.
Knowing them the way I did.
Okay, let me play it over on this side. Hold on. All right, let me try this. Okay, I got it on another browser. Let me play it on another browser. Okay. Because I want to play this. I really want y'all to see this. Hold on. So I got it working on another browser. Hold on. So this is the sister, one of his victims, almost victim, of her talking about being with this damn cannibal. All right. Here we go.
I didn't picture him that person, the monster that I've been hearing about. Well, we talked a lot about food, you know, the course, you know, things like that, because it was on the course, and we used to have a laugh because of certain characters that was on the course. We used to like some of my dishes, some of the food that I cooked, and he wanted me to show him how I cooked some of the dishes, like chicken and fish, and where I bought my fish and how did I prepare it and things like that. I was here and he phoned me and I mentioned that I never had any money, and he said, oh, it's all right, I'll give you some money. Why don't you come down by me? You know, and then you can show me that fish, where to buy that fish. He said he wanted to put the fish in the fridge. So take it back home to his house and put the fish in the freezer. So that's what we did. So when I went back to his house, I went in the living room and sat down. The setting was facing the door, you know, which I found a bit, but I didn't say anything, didn't think nothing of it. And then next minute he came in and behind me and had this thing and smuggled my mouth. I was struggling, and then you just looked different. You looked really scary. I don't know what it was, but he put something over my mouth, and all I know, I was struggling to stop him to take it off my mouth, you know, and I think he stopped. I said, oh my God, what are you doing? And he stopped, and I just ran out at the door, but he seemed really, really calm. He didn't look flustered or anything, but his face, he just looked scary, you know, and he you know, at the front door I was speaking to him, and he was trying to get me to go back inside the house. And I was like, no, I'm not going back in there. But I've never seen him like that before. He just didn't look the same, like the same Del that I knew for years. He just looked frightening.
Lord, okay. Lord. She was up there, I don't know if she was up there bedwenching. Lord. All right, y'all gonna learn messing around with Zaddy, how dangerous Zaddy is. But let me tell y'all something. So he tried to chloroform her, so she got away. So he was in there talking about cooking. Yeah, cooking your ass. Well, we're going to have to learn the hard way how demonic these people are, man. And do y'all know that this dude, after he got out of jail in the UK, he came over here now, because I think he was from here, but he went over there. But he was actually from here. So he's back. Dale the cannibal is back here in America. He's living in Nebraska. And over here, he doesn't have a record over here. He doesn't have a criminal record here. Now, he has to register as a sex offender. But do you know that dude is living right here in the United States right now, walking around perfectly free right now. He's up there in Nebraska right now, chilling. He's here now, just so you know. Yeah, so he was trying to make some buttered bedwench. Yeah, but he lives in Nebraska right now. You can look his stuff up. You can see he's on the sex registry, the whole nine. We better understand, again, remember, they get away with stuff, remember? Now, this guy over here, he's not on no police record over here. He's not on, he doesn't have a criminal record in the U.S., so when you count criminal records, he's not counted on there. And this is a damn cannibal, attempted murderer running around here chilling. He's not all over the news because they're protecting his ass. That's why y'all never heard about him. They keep sick stuff like this on the low. That's why y'all got to get HC5. We're breaking all this stuff down. And people like him, we're going to break all that down. His name is Dale Bollinger, living in Nebraska right now. So y'all say he's going to make some bed wench scampi? Man, ice cream sandwiches, hilarious. Man. So he's gonna make a bed wench burger. Bugs in here. Man. So he's gonna make a little Sambo soup. Yeah, man, it's real out here. But yeah, these folks sit on the internet, man, and they got websites on the dark net where they talk about eating black folks, cooking black folks, and eating black people. That's a little secret fetish that they don't talk about publicly. That's been a fetish of theirs for years. That's been a fetish of theirs for years. So we got to understand what we're dealing with, family. We really got to understand what we're dealing with. You in? The hell is this again? Hold on. All types of insects falling all over the place. Is this flying ants in here? Okay. This one's a beer battered bed wench. Yeah, but they going after R. Kelly. Where's the Me Too for that dude? That's why I tell black folks, I'm not co-signing some Me Too stuff and all that, and you got that running around here. You got cannibal serial killers running around. You got Ed Bucks and Dale Bollingers and all these people running around here, these sick-ass folks, and then I'm going to jump on the bandwagon and holler at some damn R. Kelly? No, R. Kelly, we'll put him in line after all these other people. First them. Let's put R. Kelly in the back of the line. Let's get all them first. That's the problem. They like skipping over the line of all these other sick people. Man. Yeah, this thing is real out here, man. So, we gotta understand the game. But anyway, let me get out of here, man. Let me go. I got work to do. But go get your HC5 t-shirts. Everybody go to hiddencolorsfilm.com. Get your HC5 t-shirts now. Get your HC5 t-shirts. Get your tickets to see HC5. Again, my promoters, if you're in certain cities, you want to do business, hit that Cash App, that $100 deposit so that we can talk business. The Cash App is KingFlex818. That's my Cash App. You put the little dollar sign in front of it, but it's KingFlex818. And my email, my PayPal email, is kingflex818@yahoo.com. That's for all my promoters who want to do business. Y'all hit those Cash Apps up. Hit that PayPal up if you want to do business and holler at me, and then we'll chop it up. All right? Serious folks only. Again, if y'all don't hit that Cash App or the PayPal, we're not even having a conversation. Yeah, we got to leave on the cannibalism note. But we go deep in that in HC5, though. We break that down in HC5. So we go, I can't wait till y'all see HC5. But just the trailer, people are just tripping on how much information is in a 2-minute trailer. We hit you with so much information in 2 minutes. So just imagine 2 hours of just non-stop information. Just hot fire, non-stop, 2 hours of hot fire, man. It's a great movie, man. Y'all do not want to miss it. So get your tickets now before this thing, it's going to sell out. We already know it's going to sell out. So get your tickets now. Again, all my LA people, the first showing in the country is going to be Wednesday, July 31st here in LA. Everybody get their tickets. Get your tickets all around the country, hiddencolorsfilm.com. And I'm going to holla. Y'all be good, family. hiddencolorsfilm.com. Get your t-shirts.